Welcome back for another episode of Aspie with Attitude. If it's your first time watching my videos, my name is David and I discuss autism from the middle-aged perspective. Since I am 39 years old, I am single, I am autistic and happy to have a chance to run my own autistic YouTube creator channel. For this episode, I want to talk about sleep and how this would affect people who are on the autism spectrum. What I love about sleeping only if I sleep well is observing a surreal world of dreams. After I wake up, I like to remember the dreams and interpret them into or with reality. Well, it's not all about dreams while in deep sleep visiting the different world of surrealism and fantasy. Now, it's time to wake up into reality and talk about how would sleep patterns affect a person on the autism spectrum. Well, a majority of people, including those who are neurotypical, are likely to suffer from disturbed sleeping patterns. This could also be common for people on the autism spectrum to also suffer from sleeping disorders. And according to the National Autistic Society website, there are many reasons why people on the autism spectrum have disturbed sleeping patterns. I just like to take it from my point of view from what I read on the website. And one of my favourite reasons is sensory issues can be the cause. Well, I'm talking about for other people, it could be from light or sound. And now, due to my tactile stimuli, I can't sleep without wearing my sweatpants on in bed. And I do keep a couple of pairs of sweatpants just made for sleeping in, since I can't sleep in regular pyjamas. Well, it's that way I don't go sleep in my regular clothes. And I can tell you, if I sleep in those clothes tonight, I'll get really anxious since my body weight could just crease on my clothes and crack the writing on the garment, and this causes anxiety. Well, the traffic noise and the lure light I have on my power board do not affect my sleep, and I am glad that I'm not sensitive to noise, unless if I had to share a room with another person who snores loud. And I'll explain soon why my bedroom is always dark. I had experienced sleepless attacks from anxiety and through an inability to relax. I sometimes experience hypersomnia from when I sleep too much. I have increased exhaustion, maybe caused through stress. It's all from working a full-time job since I need to work in order to survive. And that all my true passion lies in my YouTube videos, since it can take me up till 11 o'clock to work on my YouTube videos properly on my work night and getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we're talking about 6 hours sleep there, so I want to try and get 7 tonight. Well, those are all my sleeping disorders that I could relate to from the National Autistic website. And I also wanted to mention that I have trouble sleeping when it's a full moon outside. Well, that's all my story about sleeping. Because each and every individuals are different, I can't speak out for everyone who's on the autism spectrum and have sleeping disorders. The best way to address sleeping disorders would mean keeping a diary and discussing the disorder with a professional, since I am not a doctor. I am just only an autistic YouTube creator expressing myself being on the spectrum. And I had already made my own solutions dealing with sleeping disorders. You know what, I am really lucky to have blackout blinds, and my room I sleep in don't get as much noise since I live in a densely urbanised area and my windows are pretty much soundproof. And now once it comes to loud noises, once again, sharing a room with another person who snores do indeed disturb my sleep and it overwhelms me. And I find severe thunderstorms very distracting from my sleep, since I love to be out watching the lightning strikes, which is like a fireworks display. And thunderstorms overnight do keep me awake. And now, if I wake up in the morning and I could remember my dreams extremely well, I would take it on myself that I had slept extremely well. And if you're autistic and you have a sleeping disorder, I'd like to hear from you in the comments down below. And now before I sign off though, don't forget to subscribe, and remember this envelope. Like at the time when I was filming that video, I had 211 subscribers, and I'd like to see that I can get 250 subscribers by end of May, and I'll tell you my top secret inside this envelope if you subscribe and that you haven't yet. And I would like to say to everyone watching the video, please sleep well, and peace and respect from Aspie with attitude.